Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just a bit of an update video to tell you what goes on in my household during springtime.
In springtime, the only pretty ring time, birds sing, hey ding.
Now, springtime is my favourite season of the year by far. It's when all life starts to get going again and I absolutely love it. And I thought I'd share some updates of what goes on in my household during springtime. Now, my first update is that some of my chinchillas have had some babies. I've had another 3 babies born this year so far.
Ha! Wrong!
Although chinchillas can breed throughout the year, there's no set season for them to breed in. I like to time it so that they don't have kits in the middle of winter, just because I find personally the mortality rate if they have kits in the winter time seems to be much higher for some reason. I don't know why. So I've had 3 kits born this year so far. I've had a white Angora chinchilla born. I've had a standard grey Angora chinchilla born, and I've had a standard grey carrier chinchilla born. So my next update is on Loopy, my duck. Now, you might have seen videos on Loopy on my channel, and that is because she was abandoned on the nest and we had to raise her ourselves, and she's incredibly bonded to us. Now, she does spend her nights in an undercover building that's attached to our house, but she does go out and socialise with the call ducks during the day, and she's got quite a few that she actually quite likes. She doesn't spend time with the male ducks though, because this time of the year male call ducks go completely berserk and nuts, and I was worried that they might hurt her or she might get scared by them, so she hasn't been with male ducks. But she has laid some eggs, and she started to show an interest in actually sitting on eggs. And because they weren't fertile, we thought we'd do the old switcheroo, and we've switched them for some potentially fertile duck eggs. So now she sits on them all day. So she's been sitting on them for around 16 days now. So in the next 10 days or so, we should have ducklings maybe. I'm hoping. Now, she is still super tame, although she is protective of her nest. She will try and cover it. If you go over to her, she'll try and cover the eggs. She doesn't really mind us touching her, or you know, she's still absolutely fine with us. But I imagine when she does have ducklings, she may become quite protective of those ducklings, which is nature. That's what she's meant to do. So yeah. So hopefully Loopy might become a mum. Next update is the fact that my Brahmas have been laying and laying and laying lots and lots of eggs. I was hoping that they would start sitting on them, but they haven't really shown an interest in doing that. So I've brought some in, and we are incubating them in an incubator. So hopefully they're fertile. I don't know yet because they're only just put in today. In 21 days we will know if they will hatch, and we shall see. In about 3 or 4 days time I will candle the eggs and see whether they have life inside them, and if they do, we should have chicks in about 21 days as well. Okay, so the next update is a bit of a sad one, and that is that my rabbit Olly has passed away. Now, she passed away a couple of months ago, but I really haven't wanted to talk about it because I felt too sad about it really. Now, she didn't have any long-term illnesses or anything like that. One day she was perfectly fine. The next day we went in to feed her and she didn't come out of her heart like she normally would. And yeah, we found her. She was an old rabbit. She was over 10 years old. So I did have it in the back of my head that she could possibly pass away. But still, it really did affect me quite badly. And when things like this happen, I sometimes find it easier not to talk about it, which is why I haven't talked about it on here. I miss her greatly. Only yesterday we were picking dandelions and I said to my daughter, you know who would really like these? It would have been Olly. And I nearly broke down in tears this morning because I miss her so, so much. So that's one of the pitfalls of having pets, is the fact they can and do pass away. And as much as I wanted her to live forever, sadly they can't. So yes, that's all the updates I have, is the fact that my chinchillas have had more babies and that Loopy is currently sitting on eggs and I've got some chicken eggs in the incubator, and unfortunately the sad news about Olly. But hopefully I shall see you in another video soon. But yeah, springtime, fun time for Ally's animal antics. Goodbye for now.